Shaking the room more than Pop Smoke and Quavo, RP Pop Smoke. It is disqualified opinions. And of course, our opinions are validated, just like this pink hoodie I'm wearing. And we are back once again. Yes, light skin and pink. Write all your jokes in the comments. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe while you at it.
You're a billionaire, ladies.
Because your girl loves it. Ross, DC, Ro. Good brothers, what's up?
What's up with you? How y'all feeling, yo?
I'm chilling. Hey, Nike, I'm still waiting for y'all to email me.
Look at this man.
Come on, now.
Hit us up.
Balling like we Kobe out here, baby. RP to the great 24-8. We back again. We got a fun segment where we talk a little bit about everything. And we hit a lot of topics that's been going on in the world of sports. Mm-hmm. Riles, as you always do, bring the heat, brother.
All right, first we're going to hit y'all off with a little bit of basketball. You might have been living under a rock, but if not, All-Star game happened. There was a slight controversy at the All-Star game draft.
A robbery at the dunk contest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bradley Beal also got robbed. That's a story for another day because my man think Trae Young was an All-Star instead of Bradley Beal. Got piss test recently as well because he had 2 50-point games, but story for another day.
That is wild, though, but yes.
Yeah, man. Do we need to go over his stats for the last couple games?
Let's go over the wins and losses.
You saying that like the Hawks out here winning?
They have the same record, basically, but
no, they don't.
We can continue.
So, as we all know, during the draft, Giannis decided to pick Kemba Walker over James Harden, saying he prefers somebody that's going to pass the ball. After the game, Giannis was asked what was the tactic in regards to going into the game and things of that nature, and it was attack whoever James Harden is sticking. Due to these two comments, Harden, I don't know how I feel about how late it was in regards to him responding, but Harden came out and Harden basically said...
I mean, he was asked when he was asked.
Yeah,
nobody asked him.
I was going to say, I'm surprised nobody asked him until now.
Yeah. But. Basically how he felt, and he basically said that Giannis has no skill. He said he's 7 foot, driving to the basket and dunking.
By the way, Bradley Beal has 23 points in the first half now.
Thank you so much.
He's playing with us.
24.
He's playing with us on the court with him, so...
Doesn't matter.
You should be doing that.
Trae Young.
Get well soon, John Wall.
Moving on. He said that it takes no skill to do what Giannis is doing in the NBA currently due to his height and things of that nature. So I'm going to kick it to you guys. Do you think that Harden was right for what he said? Was it justified? And how do you feel about it?
I'll start. Well, I'm sure we all know that it definitely takes some kind of skill to do what Giannis is doing.
40 and 20.
Yeah, I'm not even about to sit there and agree with James at all, but I'm not going to act like Giannis wasn't taking jabs at Harden. And in my opinion, Harden is definitely one of the top shooting guards in NBA history if we're just going based off of the regular season.
Especially numbers-wise.
Top five.
Especially numbers.
And I say that
he might be the number
because
3 scorer of all
if
time.
we're being honest,
Number 4, I'm sorry.
if we're being honest,
don't disrespect Melo.
we can't really say
He's
anything about the playoffs because neither one of them have done anything in the playoffs yet. So that's why I'm going strictly off of regular season. So I just feel like they're both really good at what they do. So it's just...
I think Giannis didn't... His game isn't as far off in the playoffs as it is in the regular season as James Harden. It looks like James Harden completely runs out of gas every postseason.
The first round is okay.
Can that be taken into consideration to the fact that he's carried his team to the playoffs and the number 2 or 3 seed?
Well, this year will be the test because he has someone of equal talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As him,
he said he carried them to high seedings in the playoffs on multiple occasions.
I mean, one could say that Giannis does the same for his team.
But I can argue though that
James has to play well for his team to win. Giannis doesn't have to play well. He has another All-Star in Chris Middleton. That's why I said
I like Chris Middleton. He's a very good player, but I don't think he's world-ending.
But before Russ got there, he was better than anybody on the Rockets outside of Harden.
True.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, Chris Paul
was often injured as well.
Yeah. Chris Paul was
old too.
He was often injured.
Chris Paul.
I'm not going to give him the old.
I'm about to say, look at him now.
He's carrying the
Shout out to that plant-based diet, Chris Paul, baby. Putting down the meat.
Chris Paul was often injured. He's not
Shea
been as injured.
Alexander is the reason why they won.
No, it's definitely Chris Paul.
Definitely Chris Paul.
But Chris Paul has been healthy this entire season for the most part. I don't think he's missed too many games.
That plant-based diet, baby.
During the Rockets.
I'm going to address what you said. James Harden is a better scorer than Melo, but
James Harden is not a better scorer.
He's Melo biased.
And I love Melo.
James Harden is not a better scorer than Melo.
Melo's not even a better scorer than KD.
James Harden's not a better scorer than KD.
Nobody's a better scorer.
No, I'm just saying he didn't even mention KD, and I'm saying he's talking about
my bad.
Harden.
He's number 5.
Harden is a top.
It is
numbers wise. He's going to be one of the best scorers ever. Whatever you want to put him, it don't matter.
It's Jordan, Kobe, KD, Melo,
Will.
James Harden.
No.
Will.
I'm not giving.
We not putting LeBron
we had the
in
Will
it? We not putting
conversation.
LeBron in it?
No,
Jordan,
we had the
no.
Will conversation earlier
No.
because Will did.
Bro,
no,
how many-
why are we putting LeBron in
He
this?
averages more points career than Melo.
That don't mean you're a better scorer.
Yes, thank you.
That does not
All right,
mean
but we
6'8",
talk-
260.
We talk,
Duncan, what do you mean?
We talking about scoring. James, how many 50-point games has James Harden got? There's no way. James Harden is definitely what you say? Jordan,
Yeah.
Kobe,
Yeah.
KD,
Melo,
Harden.
James
Harden.
He's top
Harden
Melo,
is 4.
James Harden.
Harden. He's
Harden is 4. I'm sorry, and I love Melo.
And don't disrespect Kareem, the greatest scorer of all time, points wise.
And the
He
only
wasn't-
person with a shot you can't stop.
Yeah, that's
Still to this day, which I don't understand why people aren't learning more of. But anyway,
I mean, they trying to, but they just sorry with it. Like,
I mean, these big men, they just want to shoot threes. Don't
yeah,
worry
that's
about
it. It's the way of the game.
a lot of big men with no skill getting paid a lot of
All
money.
right, but back to the original question
Can't
because
hook shot from
I
the
never
three.
spoke on the original Giannis versus Harden question. I do think what Giannis does require skill. I don't
Definitely.
care whatever he's 6'11", he can dribble the ball up and down the floor. He has good footwork. He can get to the basket. He can pass. Jump shot needs some work, but other than that,
He has one?
no. But other than that, I think he has a game that does require some sort of skill. He can
Absolutely.
definitely pass and score and rebound and defend. He's long and athletic, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have skill. Now, did James Harden have the right to say that? Absolutely, because if somebody takes 2 shots at me, I'm
and
going
I didn't
to
even respond the first time.
I'm going to say something back at some point. And does James Harden's game, is it more skill based than Giannis? Absolutely.
Very unstoppable.
Who has
step
more
back.
skill?
James
James
Harden.
Harden.
Okay. Just want to see.
It's the way they play, though. If Giannis
But
actually
having more skill doesn't mean you're better.
better, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Exactly. If Giannis practiced
Think
or
Evan
played
Turner
the
and
way
Dwight
James
Powell.
Harden played,
Skill.
he would have the same
So-
amount of skill. That's what I'm saying.
Say
Their
again?
playing styles are
Hold on.
different.
Say what you said again.
If he wanted to, if he like, all right, so their playing styles is different.
Okay.
He's accustomed to playing a certain way. Giannis doesn't need to do what Harden does.
I don't think Giannis could ever do what Harden does.
I think he probably.
I don't
could
think
if-
anybody can do what James Harden does.
I don't think Giannis could ever do what Harden does.
Steph and Dame could do what James Harden does.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I don't think that Harden could do what Giannis does.
Who
So
can
I'm
do
not
what
gonna-
Giannis does?
Nobody can do what
That's
Giannis
my
does.
point. That's what I'm
Giannis is
saying.
30 and 14. His
I'm
average.
We haven't seen that since Shaq.
That's what.
I'm not. I'm
And
just
Shaq
saying.
couldn't
Neither one of
dribble
them
worth
could
a
do what
lick.
other
Don't
ones
they
do.
play soon? That's
They play on March
25th.
25th. March
So we'll see
25th.
what
They play,
happens.
so we'll see what.
Because honestly, unfortunately, the Rockets probably could get bounced in the first round, or maybe win one series and then they'll be out.
Yeah.
And the
Bucks are going to the
Bucks
finals.
should be in the finals. So
I roll with. I said the Celtics early on in the season. So I stick to the Celtics.
JT, what up, baby?
JT be hooping.
He do. He's a bucket.
He is a bucket.
He's a bucket. He looks like Paul Pierce on steroids.
If Paul Pierce was faster, he
As
would
I
be
said, Paul
JT.
Pierce on steroids. Yeah, he's a bucket.
No, JT.
He's showing what happens when you work out with Kobe. Because he's a bucket that
Yeah,
looks like a clone of Kobe Bryant. Paul Pierce. put
He
together.
turned
It's weird.
up, but
He's
that's a
unstoppable.
story for another
You
day.
can put any other 5 people that you have on the other team sticking him, and he's still going to get you a bucket. But like you said, I feel as though it wasn't unwarranted by any way. Not really sure what caused Giannis to take the shots at Harden at all.
I think the first one was a joke.
Yeah.
So
Then the second one, it was like, all right.
Yeah, but I'm not mad. I mean, I feel like the NBA. A lot of people feel as though the NBA has gotten to this kind of soft, we're all
Friendly,
friends
yeah.
kind of situation. So I appreciate the back and forth. I want to see that aggression, especially when they're about to play. Just like I'm mad I didn't catch the game with Jimmy Butler and the Pacers. I wish I had watched that game. I forgot to watch that game. I want things like that to be in basketball. I want things like that in sports. I don't want everybody to be friendly. I want people to look the person that is sticking them on the other side and be aggressive towards them. You don't gotta hate them, but I want to see that. I want to see
A
that.
little healthy dislike doesn't
Yeah,
hurt
yeah.
anybody.
makes the game funner, actually. You know, it's a story within the game. So it was, oh, they don't like each other. Oh, he just gave you a bucket. Now you gotta come back.
It's like when Russ and Dame play. They don't dislike each other, but that competition level is always super high.
I don't know. I think they might dislike each other. I don't think they like each other.
Who you
That's
talking
different.
about?
Russ and
I
Dame.
don't think they like.
I think they're okay.
I think they respect each other, but I don't think they
really
like
don't like
each other.
each
I don't think Russ
they
like
do that.
anybody that's not on his team. So
Oh, okay. I can't really be mad at that.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes some of the people on his team, to be honest.
facts.
So I'm not even mad at that. Really quickly though, Bradley Beal definitely should have been an All-Star over Trio. But
no.
Okay.
And not over my boy Sabonis.
Over both of them.
facts.
Both of them.
Disrespect.
Facts. Bradley Beal's averaging 30.
You're disrespectful.
On a losing team.
Trey Young.
So Trae Young.
Trae Young is voted mostly by the fans and the media
So why was Bradley
fair.
Beal not voted?
because the media and the fans obviously thought he wasn't an all-star. People.
Hold on. if y'all didn't check it out, check it out. Chris Paul also had a nice segment where he was going over a lot of different things about like the Banana Boat
crew.
The trade that happened with the Lakers.
Cool.
He went over like a lot of different things. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. That was actually a really good thing. Moving on, we're going to go to football. Talk a little football with you guys. We know this is that season where franchise tags and things like that happen. Is anybody that you guys feel as though is definitely going to get a franchise tag moving forward? We've heard some names of people that are already going to receive them with the likes of AJ Green, Chris Jones.
Well deserved, Chris Jones.
Dak Prescott is another name that's floated around a lot when it comes to the franchise.
What is the quarterback tag? Like $25 million now?
Yeah,
close to it.
Something like that.
I know D and I guess it's in kind of tie-in with Judon.
Yeah,
Matt Judon. They're trying to decide. Well, what he will be designated as is very important because as an outside linebacker, $16 million. DN is $19 million. I think they had his problem with subs.
He's an outside linebacker,
but he wants, of course, he wants to be.
He wants to be a DN,
but he's outside linebacker. He never lines up with his hand in the dirt.
Exactly.
Which I don't get why he doesn't sometimes, but he does very well. I think over the last. I think last year he had the most quarterback hits out of anybody defensively. So he did well getting pressure. Never had double-digit sacks, though. He's a good player, not a great player, so...
He's going to get paid. I feel as though the Ravens, in some way, shape, or form, I don't think they can have another season. I think anybody that follows the Ravens has a mantra of letting people go at the right time. Similarly like the Patriots, there are a couple organizations who know when to let a player go. I think for the first time in Ravens history, not probably like the first, but around that, we saw a player leave and he excelled in the new system.
That's like
I don't think the Ravens want to see that happen again with another linebacker.
And I think Judon's younger. Zadarius was pretty young too.
He was still coming to his own too.
Yeah,
a lot of these players were already
Judon, because he is still mid-20s. Yeah, he still has a little bit of room to grow as far as getting better. So I think you pay him.
Yeah, I think you pay him as well.
Especially because you don't have a top quarterback salary coming out of your salary cap.
Or you have another guy that can rush the passer consistently.
We
That's why I say just give him the franchise tag.
Ferguson
I say just give him the franchise tag. Make him earn his money.
Just to answer your question, the franchise tag for a QB is basically 27.
Okay. That
26.8.
Should have took that deal before the year, but hey, somebody gonna pay you if the Cowboys don't. You a good quarterback.
Then you have like the transition tag and things like that. We've heard about Amari Cooper possibly being transitioned. I don't think anybody's going to give up 2 first round draft picks for Amari Cooper.
I think it's going to be tough for them to keep everybody because did they pay Byron Jones yet?
No, he's gone. I think he's gone.
I think he's gone.
I'm not really big on him, but
only one of them stays, and I don't know which one it's going to be. But
it's Dak.
No. Dak is staying. Period. I mean, out of Amari,
Amari is on stay. I think Amari gets transitioned.
Yeah, he's going to get paid. He's a corner.
Yeah.
Reports are your boy Jimmy's gonna get paid, so he's probably gone. Brandon Carr's probably
from
gonna
what
get cut.
I've been hearing about Jimmy Smith,
he's 32 though.
Yeah. So from what I'm hearing, his market value is going to be around that $7 million range.
We ain't giving him $7 million.
I think we've shot at him around like the $5 or $6 million range to see if we'll get that hometown discount.
No.
But from previous conversations, he wants to test his market just to see what's the difference between what we're offering and what he has on open market.
Team that signs him, he's gonna get 12 games.
I think he's
12 good games, but definitely 12.
I think he'll take $1 million or $2 million cut to come back.
No, he won't. He's an NFL player who's potentially facing a lockout next year. He ain't taking less money. You love him a little too much, but he ain't taking less money.
He might.
I can see him taking less money. Especially since I feel like we gave him money in situations where we didn't have to pay him. I think he'll take a hometown discount on the back.
Let's just take that.
And he's taking two pay cuts throughout his entire.
Let's go ahead and pay Stanley. Let's go ahead and pay
Stanley. I wouldn't be
Stanley.
surprised. Then you also got Jameis Winston and Shaquille Barrett from the Bucks.
Oh, Barrett's getting that franchise tag.
He is a baller.
19 and a half sacks?
He's a baller.
He gets the franchise tag. I think Jameis Winston is going to stay a Buccaneer.
He is.
They're gonna pay him. I think he gets a 1 year, maybe a 2 year deal with the team option in the second.
They not going to.
Not Jameis Winston.
Me neither. But I don't think they.
He got that lazy. Maybe he could stop throwing to the defense.
He needs to stop drinking that Jameson.
If they don't bring him back, though, what do they do? They draft a quarterback?
Dub.
That's
do
a W.
They draft a quarterback?
Let's go eat a W. Come on, Jameis.
I think they'll take somebody in free agency, whether it's Jameis or somebody else. There are a lot of quarterbacks.
Phillip Rivers lives out there.
Phillip Rivers is probably going to be a Colt.
That's what it's looking like, and
it's probably gonna be a Colt.
That's fine.
I think the Colts. That's a nice addition for him.
I've been saying it should be a Colt.
The OC for the Colts is the same OC that he had in San Diego, right? If I'm not mistaken. So I mean, it's familiar on both ends. They have a running back. They have receivers. They have a defense that is growing and coming into their own. They have linebackers.
They have a good team. They just need a quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. We saw that last year. The dip off from 2 years ago to last year was.
I mean, they started strong last year, and then they just kind of fell off.
Jacoby Brissett was their quarterback.
He became Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, he's an average guy. He's a solid backup, but I would never want him to start.
Yeah. There's been rumors of possibly the Patriots inquiring about him, though, because, we never know what's going to happen with Tom Brady.
I think Brady's gone.
I'm 50-50.
I think he's gone.
Yeah, I agree with you because it's like it's gonna be weird. But I
just think he's tired
I don't
of
care about
disrespect.
the weird. What I think happens is I think both of them come to the understanding that the grass may not be green on the other side.
I just think Tom Brady's tired of being disrespected. He's been taking pay cuts for years.
There's all the disrespect. Well,
I do think he wants
outside of pay cuts. I agree with you on the pay cuts. Outside of that, is the rest of the disrespect really unwarranted? He's an old quarterback.
I mean,
at some point he's gonna fall off.
I just think when you've taken somebody to 9 Super Bowls and
I say pay you. I'm not saying
not
take a pay
that,
cut.
he just wanted 2 more. He just wanted 2 years, and they didn't want to give it to him.
It's not even that. And then I feel like they expect because of who he is. I'm gonna just say people expect so much of Brady. He literally had nobody around him.
I mean, he usually doesn't though.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that.
But I think at this point in his career, he does.
He's not
right. He
he's
needs
not the
somebody. He
player.
had nobody.
But we praised him for being a quarterback and doing something
when he was younger.
He's
That's
the only player that's this great that is actually sustaining success into
I'm one of the
40s.
people that I feel as though if you put Brady on another team, he doesn't have 6 rings.
If he definitely doesn't have.
I mean, a lot has to go right in the NFL for you to win.
Exactly. So we're not saying that.
I think you can give him everything, and he doesn't win 6 rings.
I mean, a lot of teams have been giving everything. Look at Peyton Manning a lot of times.
All I'm saying,
choke artists, but we'll get to that later.
With Brady
Phillip Rivers.
With Brady,
Phillip Rivers
has
everything.
So y'all think
if
it's so
Brady
easy?
had the same weapons that Phillip Rivers had, he would have had a way better season, and I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
I don't know. Brady doesn't throw the ball downfield as well as he used to, in my opinion. And I feel as though the weapons that the Chargers have,
he like
need somebody to throw.
Well, they're all 6'10", so they don't have to throw it far.
Yeah,
that's when they're good. That's why
I
I don't like Brady to the Chargers. Is I feel like they have a downfield passing attack, and I feel like that's one of the issues that Phillip Rivers had last year. They're older and not able to get the ball as downfield as they prior were. That's why I'm not a fan of him to the Chargers. I'm a fan of him possibly to the Titans or those teams that are going to allow him to not have to win the football game.
I think he
10 to 11 times.
I think Tom Brady's not going to the
Titans. I think he's going to
Vegas.
the Patriots.
Vegas.
What happens with Derek Carr?
sign a trade.
Yeah,
sign a trade. So back to the Patriots.
He going to the Patriots.
Derek Carr with Bill Belichick would work. He can sling that thing. I like Derek Carr a lot.
I think
Derek Carr would be the best free agent quarterback on the market.
Derek Carr with no weapons.
He would be the best free agent quarterback on the market.
I like him better with no weapons.
No, Drew Brees is coming back to the Saints, bro.
Yeah,
and Derek Carr probably can throw the ball better downfield right now than Drew Brees. So what do you think? Teddy was throwing it better downfield, and Teddy's not even a deep ball thrower. So I'm just saying.
They use Taysom Hill for the deep ball.
To me, Derek Carr with no weapons is not making the playoffs.
Yeah,
he probably doesn't make it with weapons, but
I'm about to say
in the AFC East he would have a chance with Bill Belichick.
They're not making the playoffs in the AFC East with Derek Carr.
Okay.
Yes,
they still have a top 5 defense.
Yes, you're so disrespectful.
He doesn't like Derek Carr.
He's not making the playoffs. I have the Bills.
They still
than the Derek Carr led Patriots.
They still have the good defense.
They're still getting 10 wins.
They still have a good defense.
8-8.
And it will get better through the draft.
Exactly. They still have a good defense.
You just put a story in the group chat about how Bill Belichick's scouting players.
Right.
He's amazing.
That's what he does. You don't think they're going to draft well?
Bruh,
they're already talking about drafting the quarterback.
They went 11-5 with Matt Castle. We ain't even know
we still don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
NFL is not the same as it was then. So
but I think Derek Carr will help them.
Thank you. He's better than Matt Castle. That's what I'm saying.
Brady got suspended 2 years ago. They went 4-0.
All on quarterback.
Nobody knows, but it's about the coaching. That's what I'm saying.
Garoppolo then he got hurt.
It
was Garoppolo for 2 games and then Brissett came in.
Yeah,
because Garoppolo.
It's about the coaching.
And you know I don't like either one of those guys.
At the end of the day, Derek Carr wouldn't be a bad transition.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't think
he wouldn't be a bad transition quarterback.
I said the same thing with Andy Dalton. I don't think they make the playoffs with Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton's horrible. Yeah, that's different.
He doesn't make
the
playoffs when he
AFC
plays.
East, the Patriots will make the playoffs.
I mean, if he makes these, he's going to lose. So I don't really care.
You act like Derek Carr is a scrub.
He would be the best free agent quarterback on the market.
You said Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton's terrible.
Yes, Derek Carr is not a scrub, bro.
Between him and Jacoby Brissett.
John Gruden just doesn't like Derek Carr.
I mean, not Andy Dalton.
Jacoby Brissett's better than Andy Dalton.
They're the same.
I say they're about to. I say.
All right, well, Jacoby's not good either. They're not average. Neither one of them is average.
If Derek Carr's a free agent, he's better than Jameis. He's better than all these other people.
He's definitely better than Jameis.
He would be the best free agent quarterback out there.
I think him and Jameis on the same level.
Oh my God. Next topic. We gotta go.
Ryan Tannehill. and Derrick Henry for the Titans.
They definitely.
Derrick Henry probably.
Oh wait, Tannehill is a free agent. He's probably the best quarterback.
I think Tannehill.
I think Derek Carr is a little bit better personally.
I think Tannehill gets tagged. Derrick Henry gets a deal.
They're close though.
Personally, you take it. But I just like Derek Carr.
I'll take Derek Carr over Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you were starting the team, who would you take?
I think Derek Carr.
After the Ryan Tannehill,
I think Ryan Tannehill wins me more games than Derek Carr.
The Ryan Tannehill I saw last year, give me Ryan Tannehill.
I think Derek Carr has better yards. Ryan Tannehill has no wins.
You gotta give
Tannehill a run game. You gotta give Tannehill a run game.
Like
Derek Carr had Josh Jacobs last year.
For only, 12 games?
And he didn't play bad.
He still had like 1,100 yards.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying
he didn't play bad. That's what I'm saying.
13 games, he had almost 12.
If Derek Carr had Derrick Henry running the ball, what?
What's the difference between that and Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, no, look. Forget all that. If Derek Carr had a coach that believed in him, imagine what he could do. So that ends the argument right there.
You think Belichick gonna believe in Derek Carr?
Yes.
He would like a quarterback that could throw in that weather, the New England weather.
So easy.
Brady never can really throw deep anyway, but yeah, I agree.
So I said that Derrick Henry gets a deal.
I think they keep both of them. I think they keep
Ryan Tannehill.
I can agree with that. They keep both of them. Yeah, I agree.
AJ Green has already been tagged. I think that was horrible.
I think he's done.
I'm not paying.
AJ
Green 32. That's what I said. He's in that range.
He's old.
He's over 30,
and he's missed 23 of their last 24 games.
That's what I'm saying. He's not reliable.
I'm not paying him $19 million.
Just let him walk.
If he sneezes wrong, he injured.
And the thing about it, you have
is it a tag trade? Is it a tag trade? Possibly.
They have until July. Nobody's going to trade for him though.
Not at $19 million.
No, that's what I'm saying.
He was not getting that on the open market. I feel like they could have signed him for less than $19 million if they wanted to.
There was a pen. The Bengals are one of the worst run organizations in all of sports.
They just wanted to give Joe Burrow somebody.
You know what? All Ohio organizations are run horribly. Outside of the Indians, the Cavs are terrible. The Browns are terrible. The Bengals are terrible. Who else? Am I missing anybody?
I agree.
Yeah. Hold on.
Y'all got Ohio State, and that's about it.
Yeah, you got Ohio State.
Yeah, you got Ohio State.
Ohio State and the Indians. You're right.
Hunter Henry? Does Hunter Henry get tagged?
No. He's probably going to touch free agency. He's not reliable.
Does he stay with the Chargers? He's off.
He might come. I don't know.
The Falcons have already came out and said they're not tagging or signing Austin Hooper. He
could end up with the Patriots.
Yeah, he had like one okay year after the.
I think that system helped a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
and he has one-on-one. You got Julio and Ridley on the outside.
Yeah. Yannick, I'm not even going to try to.
And Dockway, he's going to get a deal. He's going to get paid. Mr. Khan, break off that money, baby. Thank you, Mr. Khan. Thank you.
Justin Simmons for the Broncos.
I don't think he gets
let him go.
I think they let him go.
Well, they got to see. Chris Harris might be on too.
The Rams are in cap hell, so I don't think Dante Fowler or Corey Littleton stays.
No, they both.
I would love Dante Fowler on a 1 year deal.
I think Dante Fowler is disappointed.
He might. Yeah,
he's not as good as
he's
supposed to be. Second round. He was a
third pick. Got hurt his first year. Out of your school, Florida.
He's never been as good as I thought he should have been, but that's neither here nor there.
That's his
I thought he was drafted a bit high personally. I thought he was drafted a bit high, but that's.
All right, moving away from players that are already current, and let's go to players that are up and coming. Trying to get their foot in the door. NFL Combine is going on currently. How do you guys feel? Anybody stand out? Anybody that you guys want to talk about?
Well, I'm pretty sure we all feel the same about what's the guy?
Isaiah Simmons.
This
Isaiah
guy.
Simmons. Yeah, yes, that's absurd.
It's always one guy every year that shows up. Montez Sweat was last year.
Gets this guy.
Y'all say top 5?
No,
he goes top 5.
I think he increased to top 5.
I think he was top 10 though.
Unless there is a quarterback frenzy,
that's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
I think he's in that 5 to 7 range.
I think
5 to 7,
yes,
maybe 8.
So here's I think he falls out of the top 5.
Just by the way, he plays linebacker. By the way,
he plays linebacker, safety, corner, defensive end. He plays everything.
But that can hurt you in the NFL because a lot of times teams want you.
And a lot of times when you draft linebackers that high, it doesn't work out.
Well.
The Bears drafted the linebacker from Georgia,
Roquan
Smith. Hasn't really worked out the way they thought it would.
He is Mark Byrne, but better. Able to line up everywhere.
Well, Mark Byrne was terrible at safety.
I think I can see him going to a team like Carolina.
But Mark Byrne was able to move the linebacker. He played a little bit of that box safety linebacker at Alabama too. So I mean, it wasn't something that was like a different transition.
But I think
that's why I said
he could go to a team like Carolina that needs a linebacker because Kuechly unfortunately retired.
Yeah. Unless they trade out, I think he goes forward to the Giants. I think if you're the Giants, I know you need offensive line, you need a tackle, but I think if that caliber of player, I don't think they go receive a lot. I think they go tackle a linebacker first. I think they either need somebody to man, unless Jeff is still on board. If the corner Jeff is still on board, I can't pronounce his last name. If he's still there, then you take that. You take that.
Another person I think showed out is that the wide receiver from Notre Dame. What's his name?
Chase Claypool.
He definitely made a name for himself.
Notre Dame receivers, baby.
Definitely helped himself.
Yeah.
No, we don't. I don't love anything about Notre Dame.
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. He loves Notre Dame wide receivers. Byron, BKD. The last couple of them haven't really done.
Yeah. Miles Boykin did I.
Miles Boykin did not do okay.
No, he did
He
not.
had zero separation all year,
Okay.
except for postseason. Emmanuel, what's his name? St. Brown.
I don't know. If he
Equanimous.
He doesn't play.
He doesn't play at
plays
all.
with the
Which kind of sucks.
His little brother's better at USC.
He can ball though.
Yeah.
Maybe a good shot with your boy Rogers.
Chase Claypool ran a 4.45. First, what is he? 6'4", 235. First person to do that since Calvin Johnson.
Bigger than Julio.
CD Lamb looked good.
CD Lamb looked
probably number one wide receiver.
Yeah.
Really quickly,
Number 2, Judy going one.
Judy going number
CD
1.
Lamb is the best wide
I
receiver.
think CD Lamb might go one though.
think
That whole
CeeDee Lamb
Jew
will be
thing,
first.
that whole Jew thing ain't gonna work well with the white people. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh, with the Jewish
Yeah, that ain't work well.
Well, that was
the
dumb.
powers that be. That
was
ain't gonna work
dumb.
well with the powers that be.
I mean,
You know
but
that.
they don't care. If he's fast and he can catch, which he is.
Yeah, they both ran about the
I think
same.
they both.
Yeah.
It could be either one. I mean, it's
Give me
personal
Jerry Judy
preference.
over
Bruh.
CD.
I think CD has better hands personally.
I like
I think Jerry runs better routes.
I think he has
Yeah.
better routes. I agree.
And
I
Henry
like,
Ruggs look good too.
Yeah, but
and Jerry Judy after the catch is unreal.
Yeah, him and
What's the
Ruggs.
dude
both.
name?
Ruggs has the best after the
Is it
catch out of the
Tennessee?
draft though.
Is it Duvernay? Is he from Tennessee? I think his name Duvernay.
So the dude that ran a 4.39.
I don't know.
I think that's what you're
He
talking
could
about.
do a lot. I just like I don't know why he reminds me of Percy Harvin. I just think he's
That's
gonna
what
be
you
one of
love,
those.
Percy Harvin.
He
Look
gonna
how that
be
worked
one of
out.
those-
Percy
He
Harvin
loves
was
Percy
good.
Harvin. Look how that worked
He had
out.
headaches.
He gonna be
Don't
one
get
of
the
those
Riles
magic
curse
players.
pre-draft.
Hey,
You don't want that.
Percy Harvin's issue was that man had headaches. He had CTE for real. You know, playing football for a long time, yo. But when
How
he
you
played
got
though,
CTE on that man?
I'm pretty sure he had CTE. When you played though, I mean,
That's
like,
his man, so he probably talked to him.
Yeah, well, you know Percy Harvin
Yes,
punched
man.
somebody in the locker room. I forgot who it
you
was.
talking about him,
Yeah.
Duvernay.
Duvernay. Yeah.
He was just
Yeah, he had a really good draft. Antonio Gibson had a really good draft.
Shout out
I
to
thought he
that
should've stayed at
punter whose
running
name
back.
I don't remember, but the punter that did 25 reps on the bench at 225, I don't know what you had that strength for because you're just kicking.
quarterbacks. I think Jay Fromm kind of hurt his stop, but I think if he falls in the first round, the team is getting it still. I think if you let him sit for a year,
I think Jay
he's
Fromm's
potential.
he's
He's
going to be a
a
solid
solid,
game
yeah.
manager.
That's what I'm saying.
type.
He could
Jay
go
Fromm
to-
reminds me of Alex Smith.
Remind if he
Michael
goes to
Turk.
like the Patriots and could sit
Michael
for a year.
Turk, punter.
The punter? Oh, okay.
Michael Turk.
Like if he go to the Patriots and sit for a year, maybe that could help him out potentially.
You know who had a really good draft at who had a really good combine at quarterback? Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was really
Yeah,
well at the combine.
he showed up.
Yeah, really
He
well.
I
showed
think
up.
he'll go in the
Justin
third
Herbert
round.
had a
Herbert
really
did
good
well.
I think
combine.
I
don't
see
think
him
he's
as a
gonna have
second.
a
round.
I'm not high on Hurts or Herbert.
I think Hurts goes to the Steelers.
I think
Second round.
Hurts has
My
mechanics
bold
that he
prediction:
needs to work
Hurts
on.
will go before Herbert.
Hell no.
No,
I think so.
absolutely
No,
not.
no.
I think so.
I think Justin Love goes before both of them.
Jordan
Agreed.
Love.
Jordan Love, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Jordan. I think
think
people
Hurts
are
will go
enamored
before
by Justin Herbert. Part of it's probably because he's white, but he has prototypical size, just like
And
He has
he
the
has the
build.
arm strength. He's all right. He
It's
literally is what the
consistency,
NFL
like you
wants.
said.
Yeah,
A
he's
tall
prototype. He's
white
prototype.
guy who can throw it deep.
prototype.
But I think his best attribute is something we didn't really see. He can run a little bit too, and I think Burrows can too.
We don't like Oregon quarterbacks on this show.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I don't like any.
I want to see where he goes, but they
Best people
don't.
that came from Oregon are probably Lyman, Patrick Chung,
Haloti Nada.
It's not good.
Haloti Nada.
Average.
Patrick,
Haloti Nada and Jonathan Stewart are the two
I feel
best
like we had
Oregon
this
players.
conversation
Forrest
before.
Buckner's pretty good, and
Patrick Chung
Eric
played
Armstead,
well for
both
the
pretty good.
Patriots. He got rings to prove
System.
it. So,
I want to see
system
where
or not.
Herbert goes.
System or not.
I think if Herbert goes to Miami, it could work because I love Brian Flores. He can take, I'm gonna say it, shit and make chicken salad.
I think he's only going to be good in like a place like Miami. With like
That's what I'm saying. He got to go to the right situation.
It's literally
I
just
think
Haloti
Miami's
Nada.
still enamored with Tua.
But they're saying Tua could go to the Redskins now.
Yeah, people are saying that the Tua
Would you
is in
take
place
Tua
for
at
number 2. I don't like Dwayne Haskins, so I would think about it.
I don't like Haskins either.
Tua is injury prone at this point, though. Does he have that label?
I
Yeah,
think he'll be
Yes,
fine though.
he does.
I think he'll be fine.
Does he have that
You
label?
just have to give him an offensive line.
I don't think
I was about to
anybody's
say,
fine
on
in
the
DC.
Redskins?
Nobody's fine in Landover, Maryland.
What's
Nobody.
the tackle? I forgot that name. He's requesting a
You
trade.
can play your own city.
Trent Williams.
Yeah, he's requesting a trade.
Oh, he's been requesting trades since
yeah.
last year.
Well, no, he talked to Ron Rivera. At first, he was cool. He told them either give me a brand new deal.
They're
or
not
trade
giving
me.
him a deal.
So
And they're not
They're not going to trade him. He's on the contract still.
goofy.
Who else had a good combine? speaking of linebackers, Patrick Queen and
Kenneth Murray.
Both
going to be top 20, top 25.
Both of them pulled their hamstrings running 40 though, but both of them had really good.
You know you running fast.
It's too much pressure on these young athletes at the combine to perform well.
Yeah, because the combine really
themselves.
doesn't. Like the drills that are at the combine, they all don't prove talent whatsoever.
Put on the tape.
That's really what it comes
exactly.
down to.
That's what it comes. Even look at Brady. He had a pretty pedestrian.
Terrible.
We go further than that. Look at
Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Look at Orlando Brown. Yeah. He got chastised.
They said he had the worst combine performance ever. He was a Pro Bowler this year.
Now he's going to get paid in a couple years.
Yeah. Tristan Wirfs, you had a really good combine. Just a shout out to you. Jonathan Taylor, that's a running back from Wisconsin, right? He had a really good combine.
Jonathan Taylor should go
round one.
Should go round one. He's easily the best running back in the country.
Problem.
Yeah, as I'm saying, he's a steal in the late round one. If you need a running back,
he kind of reminds me of
Saquon. Exactly.
Late round one, early round two. I don't know who needs a running back, but he could be a steal.
Yeah, I'm not sure who needs a running back.
Yeah, it's tough, but he can.
Nobody in the NFL needs a running back these days
because you can sub him in out.
Yeah, but
he is your classic all
purpose three down back. He can
yes,
catch.
Sir.
He can block.
Yeah, and he definitely can run.
That's why I like Antonio Gibson staying as a running back instead of a wide receiver. From Memphis, but I mean I understand you have more longevity at the wide receiver position than you do at the running back position in the NFL. Get your coins, man. Get your coins. Anybody want to talk about?
No, not really.
We had a couple people that didn't do anything at the combine. Joe Burrow, T.
If you have nothing to lose, I wouldn't participate.
First of all, Joe Burrow, I know everybody talking about your hand size. I made it through life with 9 inches. You'll be just fine, baby. You'll be just fine, Joe Burrow. Don't worry about it. Don't let him talk about you, baby. You'll be just fine.
We're gonna close out this segment right there. We're just gonna close out the segment right there.
Number one pick worthy, Joe Burrow, baby. I feel sorry for you going to Cincinnati, but you're welcome on the show anytime.
You'll have AJ Green.
No, you won't.
You had Joe Mixon.
AJ Green.
AJ
Green gonna
the
be on our
injury report is gonna have.
The funny thing is, AJ Green said the worst thing the Bengals can do is franchise tag me this whole season. So let's see what happens.
You never say that because they will do that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. Mock draft coming soon. Like, subscribe, share.
Very soon.
All that good stuff. This is Qualified Opinions, y'all.